if you could do it all over again, Sammy, and make a choice at 12 to not go with the Rampers and to go another way, I mean, you could have gone and been Donald Trump. You know, that could have been you, including the politics probably. Do you ever think if I had to do it again, I would have do it differently? Or would you ultimately have done it the same because of your love or respect of Cosa Nostra?
I think I would have did it similar. I was dyslexic. I had really a lot of trouble in school. I never got out of the 8th grade. That's why I joined the gang. It was comfortable for me. I would have made some changes in my life as I was going along. I mean, everybody does that. It's Monday, you know, you watch football, Monday quarterback, everybody talks what should happen because they already saw it. So I would do the same thing. I'd be Monday quarterback. There's some changes that I would make. And but I loved and respected the life. It's part of my heritage. It came from Sicily. I'm Sicilian. My mother and father was Sicilian. So it's part of my heritage. But some of the mistakes, some of the things I did, I would have loved to try to change. I would have did it a little differently. But I really feel that I am a gangster right this minute sitting here. And the only thing is, I have two sides of me. I have a split personality. One side of me is a fucking lion. One side of me is a lamb, good person. My lion, I calm him down all the time. Take it easy. Take it easy. And I use the side of trying to be a decent human being and being a lamb. But I have those two personalities. If you went to hurt my kids or my family, I will not even try to control that lion. That's in me. I can't help that. I don't know if it's born to me. I don't know how it's there, but it's there. I'm not going to try to. I didn't find God. I didn't find all these things. You know, people come out. I found Jesus. Everybody would say they're in prison. They want to get an early release. I found Jesus, and now I want to be let out early. And people ask me, "Did you find him in prison?" I didn't know. I never saw him in prison. I never bumped into him, and I think I believe in God. I thought Jesus was a beautiful person, but those aren't things that changed my life. Things I've done changed my life as a man. Think more of before God. I think of my father and my mother. My mother was a seamstress. My father was a painter. Then they joined forces and opened up a dress factory. Hard working, 10, 12 hours a day. We would eat dinner, they'd go back to the factory, clean up, or get ready for the next day. So I inherited that, and I kept that in me. That's my lamb side. And I respect that and love that side. So I try to be a decent human being with everything I do. I'm not a bully. I don't use my name or reputation as a bully in any way. It's hard to do when you're fucking 3 feet tall. I'm a little more than 3 feet tall, but...
You're pretty effective, Sammy.
Yeah, so I try my best to live my life and do the right thing, and be honest and sincere and open. And, I think that's what I do with myself. So there's changes I would make to answer your question, but I am what I am, and it'll be on my tombstone, and the bad part and the good part. Yeah. So what people are seeing now, I think, is the good part or the better part, and I tend to keep that, going. I've done enough time in prison. I will never do an illegitimate thing. I'll never do a murder because nobody's ordering me to do a murder. I'll never do one. I never woke up any morning of my life wanting to kill or hurt someone. That was always Cosa Nostra. It was always in our family, according to our rules. Like I said, with a soldier, he comes home from war. He's not coming home to kill our fellow citizens or anybody like that. He's done that in the military. So it's not that I can't. I would lie if I said I can't. I could, but I don't want to, and I never will. And so I live by that code. So, and I would have had more of that in the Mafia, but I didn't have control over that, just like soldiers don't have control of who they're going to shoot or what town they're going to raid. You don't have that control. So I would make changes to my life, but I think I love Cosa Nostra. I love a lot of them that were in it. Some of them I despise. Some of them became serial killers. They enjoyed it and became serial killers. That's not us. That's not Cosa Nostra. So I despise that kind of stuff. And so, of course, I would make some changes, but I'd probably be the same thing. If I didn't have dyslexic, if I wasn't dyslexic, I probably maybe would have went to college, maybe been somebody else. Maybe I would have, I'm a little bit of a warrior. Maybe I would have been a politician and fought for people's rights, because I'm a people's person. I love people. So I think that's the answer to that. But I'm still a gangster right this minute as we speak.
Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.